Welcome Chanticleers. This video guides you through the room selection portion of the housing application process. Only students completing the housing application for the academic year are eligible to select their space online. In order to be among the first students to select a space, complete your housing application by the priority room selection deadline. University Housing does not use the date you complete the application to prioritize students for room selection. Everyone who meets the priority deadline is put in the group to receive a random time slot. Students who complete the application after the priority deadline will be available to select online at a later date. We encourage all students to check out our website, coastal.edu/housing, for more information, including timelines. Once you complete your housing application and move past the roommate group selection, you may first see a message saying time slots are not available. Don't worry. It's not time for your time slot to be set. As you get closer to room selection, your time slot will be set, and the page will change, showing you that time slot. Your time slot will also be emailed to your CCU account. When it is your time to select a space, the room selection process opens. We cannot stress this statement enough. Take your time and read all the information on each page to ensure you are following the process correctly. Missing one step may mean you don't get the space you want or you are not with your requested roommates. First, you will see the community selection page. Click Select under the community you are interested in to see what is available. Next, you are taken to the room list page, which will default to the community you selected on the previous page. You have the option to further filter the results by room type or adjust the community or communities you want to see using the filters on the left side. Only 9 rooms will display on each page, so use the Previous and Next buttons at the bottom to scroll. The card for each room will provide basic information about the room, including the following: room number, number of beds in the room, description of the type of space which determines the rate. This description has 3 parts: number of students who share the bedroom, single, double, or triple, number of bedrooms in the suite or apartment, and type of unit, suite, room, or apartment, the suite or apartment number, community name. You can even see more information about the room by clicking on Show Room Info on the room card. On the Room Info page, more information is provided about the room, which includes a floor plan, details about the unit and community, and the ability to view the profiles of the students already assigned. Click Go Back to return to the room list. Once you see a room you want, click Add to Cart. Listen carefully. If you are part of a roommate group and you are selecting spaces for everyone in your roommate group, including yourself, you will need to select enough rooms which contain enough open spaces for you and the mutually accepted roommates in your group. Some rooms will have more than one space available. Be careful and take your time. Once you click Add to Cart for a room, the room is temporarily added to your shopping cart and the countdown clock begins. You have less than 10 minutes to check out and reserve the space or spaces. You will get a 1-minute warning before it closes. If the time in your shopping cart expires before you finish, the beds will be released back for anyone to select. Once you have selected enough spaces within the same room, suite, or apartment, click Ready to Assign Beds at the bottom of the page. If you do not have enough beds for everyone in your roommate group, you will see a warning message. In some cases, you may only be selecting a space for yourself so you can move forward. However, if this is not the case, click Go Back to clear the shopping cart and restart the process. On the Assign Beds page, you will assign yourself to a space. If you are selecting spaces for members of your roommate group, you'll also assign each of them a space. Make sure a space is chosen from the drop-down menu for each person, or it means someone will not be assigned with you, as you cannot go back after the spaces are reserved to assign more people. If for some reason you want to search again, you can click Go Back to restart the room selection process. Click Assign Beds to assign the spaces. Finally, you will see the Review Selection and Confirm page. This is your final opportunity to review the spaces you have selected and who is assigned to each space. If you assign spaces for your roommate group, make sure everyone in your group is in the same community and suite or apartment. Once you feel good about your selection, click Reserve Beds at the bottom of the page. If for some reason you made a mistake or want to search again, you can click Go Back to restart the room selection process. After clicking the Reserve Beds button, you, and if applicable, your roommates, will be officially assigned to the spaces. Congratulations! You will see a summary of your housing application next, which includes meal plan, assignment, and roommates. For students applying for the academic year, you also have the opportunity to change your room online before housing opens for the term. The opening and closing dates for online room changes is available on the room selection timeline on our website. The process is very similar to what we just explained when you selected your space initially. The only difference is you can only change your room and not the room for any assigned roommates or students in your roommate group. After the online room change process closes here within the housing application, no more changes will be made until the third week of the semester. This concludes the Selecting a Room video. If you have any questions about the process, contact University Housing. We encourage you to check out our other 3 videos: Apply for Housing, Searching for Roommates, and Canceling the Application. Thank you for watching.